This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. It's a general reading, so it won't resonate with every Aquarius. So before I do readings, I do a little meditation and prayer. I bless the space. Today I bless the space with pine, which is a peace bringer. And during the meditation, there was just a visual coming through the water of kind of two beings in like almost like an argument stance, like a fight stance, and then a retreat, and then kind of bordering up in between. So I don't know if you have gone through anything like that recently, where it's been a tough time, a little bit of intensity with somebody else, and you kind of had to retreat as opposed to fight, and maybe had to put a little boundaries up, borders up. But you know, that message might just be coming through for one person. But let's see what comes out in the reading. Just gonna get a couple oracle cards. Okay. This is for Aquarius. Please give us messages for the highest good of the Aquarians watching. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. That's interesting. And double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Well, take that as it resonates. And double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. You know, if I look at these two together, I would say you may be here for a higher purpose than what you know, or maybe you know that you're here for a higher purpose. You are here as a starseed to help others. Sometimes that's just through loving others. But this is talking about protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So you are safe in this embodiment of starseed. You know, this means that that you came here with a gift. You came here with a gift. You came here with a gift to give other people. But you know, that starts with just being you, your authentic, true self. You know, don't be afraid to shine exactly as you are in your authentic self. Don't be afraid to step out of any boxes that people have put you in. Okay, Aquarius. And you're welcome to look into research on your own what star seeds and light workers are. If you want to know a little bit more about that, you may already know. You may already know that that's, you know, something that's going on for you. And again, this won't resonate with every Aquarian out there. This is a general reading. There are different forms of light workers too. Everybody has their own gift, their own mission here in this lifetime. So we are kind of all responsible to find our own gifts. Aquarius, what's going on for my Aquarians? Do you guys have any guidance that my Aquarians might need to hear right now? For my Aquarius people. Your cards just want to come out in clusters. few more cards, a couple more. Okay, I'm just wondering what it is that you are in your head about. So you have the Magician. This talks about, okay, this is making more sense. This is talking about you having all the tools at your disposal that you need to do what you need to do. So, you know, your Oracle cards talked about trusting yourself. So this may be a time where you are really needing to trust yourself, that you can do this, that you can do what you need to do with what you have, without getting too freaked out about what you don't have. You know, it's like the Magician is very resourceful. So this may be a time that you're needing to be super resourceful. And sort of, this is almost like coming out as like making, you know, getting lemons and making lemonade, as opposed to sort of dwelling on what's not good. That's what's coming through. So I don't know what you're dealing with, but just know that you have what you need to get through this situation. You have the tools that you need, and that means you have the tools physically, you have the tools emotionally, you have the tools spiritually. You have what you need to create your path. So have faith in yourself. If you're in doubt at all that you can do this, you have victory in front of you, and through you being like self-sufficient, you're gonna come out on top, through your realization that you can do this. You can do this. You're gonna come out on top. It looks like you're sort of stuck in your head, like almost, it's almost like a self-imposed bondage. I'm wondering if there's something that you are considering leaving behind, but you just almost kind of feel like you can't move on it. You know, this Eight of Cups is definitely about walking away from something, putting something down, but it's moving on to bigger and brighter possibilities. This is moving straight towards Nine of Cups. So this guy is like turning his back on these 8 cups. Yeah. And so this is a hard thing to do, to turn your back on 8 whole cups that are standing upright. But it's because he knows that he needs to leave this behind. There's going to be peace in leaving this behind. But I feel like right now you might be a little bit stuck about that. Like possibly just can't, almost can't, maybe you feel like you don't have the resources you need to make a move and leave something behind that you need to leave behind. But just know that, you know, Eight of Cups is here to say that if you need to leave something behind, you have what you need. Magician is here to say you have what you need to be successful in leaving this behind. Whatever it is that you need to put down and walk away from. I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know if this is a job. I'm not sure what this is. This may be different things for different people, but with Eight of Cups here, it's here to say that, you know, there are mountains in front of you, and mountains symbolize possibility. So I would say, if you are in fear about putting something down that you know you need to walk away from, don't. You have what you need to be successful, to do this, this move, whatever it is that you need to put down and leave behind. So have a little trust in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. And you've got a Chariot, which is you at the helm. This is you kind of, this is you in control of it. This is you driving this chariot. You know, this is where you get to sort of get in the driver's seat and sort of dictate for yourself what direction you're going to go in. And that goes right along with if you need to leave something behind. This is where you get that courage and kind of, you know, this is like getting into a vehicle and driving away, in a way, in a sense, but with direction. And you've got a Page of Pentacles. So I think it's possible that there may be some fear, whatever move you're thinking about making, there could be some financial fear here. Like, just that you may be worried about your resources, but you're going to be okay. This may be like you making a new start in finance. I'm not sure if this has to do with work or whatever. You know your story. But where there's fear, just know that, like, look at this Page of Pentacles. He's a learner. This is sort of learning how to navigate with your abundance, but you've got like a big pentacle in your hands, a big pentacle. You may not quite know how to navigate it yet, but it's there. It's there. So this is a card that speaks sometimes to luxury, but pages are learners. So this is sort of learning how to navigate with abundance. There is a call here to shift your perspective. So if you're feeling in this Eight of Swords energy where you're just like bogged down and, you know, kind of tied up, you know, it's time to throw off this blindfold. It's time to throw off. You see, she's got these cloths that are binding her and she's got this blindfold on, but they're very soft and very loose and she can easily just rip them right off. And she's got eight swords around her that she could use to cut those cloths off. So this is kind of like stuck, but it's almost like being stuck in a way that you can navigate out of. You have the tools to get out of this stuck feeling. You have the tools to get out of this stuck feeling and turn your back and walk away. So Hanged Man is here to talk about getting a fresh, new perspective. So if you're looking at things from a place of not sure if you can do it, it's time to change your perspective. You have a whole Chariot here. Believe in yourself. Let yourself shine. You know, if you're in a situation that is holding you back, where you're not able to shine and be your authentic self, you know, there's advice here to change your perspective. Believe in yourself, you know, believe in yourself. You have what you need to do this. You have what you need to do this. This is just about sort of getting quiet, getting meditative and deep breathing and getting a whole new perspective, getting your internal world calm enough so that you can turn around and see that you've got a big, bright, you know, set of mountains in front of you and you've got a wish fulfillment right in front of you, but it's going to take the act of turning and leaving something behind. So let's see, Aquarius, what's coming up in the near future. Any advice that you need to hear for the near future? I feel like as I'm doing this reading, I feel like an anxious feeling in my chest, and I don't know if that's something that some of you are feeling. It's definitely an energy that's coming out of the read. It's not my energy. So let's say if you're having anxiety, you know, try to get quiet and meditate. Calm that fear down. Because you do have what you need to make this, you know, to make this change. Whatever it is that you're sort of stuck about making, you can do this. You've got the tools that you need. Sometimes when we need to take a risk and leave something behind that's a detriment to our peace, you know, I'm not suggesting that people just, you know, dive off the cliff and quit a job, right? That's not what I'm saying. But if we find the courage to kind of move away from things that are detrimental to our peace, you'd be surprised at the help that shows up for you. I've had to take leaps before in my life that made no sense, but I needed to do it for my sanity. And when I finally made the decision that I was going to choose happiness, as terrifying as it was, like angels just showed up on the path. Help showed up. Help showed up when I needed it. Sources that I never could have imagined. So, you know, trust that if you you know, need to leave something behind that's you know, a detriment to your peace, that you will be supported. Aquarius, new future. Here. So this is like let's see. I'm just going to get some clarity on the Three of Swords. Why is Three of Swords here? Yeah, listen. I feel like there's something going on in your world that is causing you pain, a lot of pain. Three of Swords is a lot of pain. You're going to get a different perspective. You're going to get a different perspective. This is where Two of Cups is here. I want to say this is symbolizing a choice. There's a choice to be made. There's a choice to be made between two things. Getting into your empowered self, Emperor mode, where you're sitting in your power and you're deciding for you what you want it to look like, what you want it to feel like, what you want it to be like. There's some rigidity to this Emperor, but if you have been in a place where you have not been happy and, you know, where you're just kind of like, it just feels like almost like a little mini soul death, like something that's just really been tough to deal with. If you are dealing with something like that, believe me, it is okay to step into your Emperor mode. Emperor can be rigid. Emperor can be in control of things. It's also possible that you may be getting a new perspective on someone in your life who may be sort of controlling, very hard to deal with, very rigid. But if this is not about someone else, then this is maybe you just stepping into your full power of like, this is the way it's going to be, and you're not going to give others like a lot of say so it's going to be on your terms, the way you want it. But again, this could be different way for different people. This might be someone around you that you're dealing with, and this might be what sort of has been causing this Three Swords in the heart. And if that's it, if you've been dealing with someone who just, you don't get to exist in this dynamic, and it's always their way, and this is sort of causing you a lot of strife, this is where you get a new perspective on that and you get to make a choice. But if not, then it would just be you choosing to step into this mode of no more BS. No more BS. This is the way it's going to be. There is some desire to hold on. Yeah. This is in the upcoming near future. There is some desire to hold on. And sometimes this Four of Pentacles can hold on in unhealthy ways. This card is here to say loosen the grip. Loosen the grip on anything that you're holding on to too tightly. And if it's something that's in this sort of choice of something you're trying to leave behind, this would be about taking that deep breath, letting your shoulders relax, and just letting go. Just letting go. The advice here is always to loosen the grip. With Four of Pentacles, I think that some things are going to come to the light. I think some things are going to come to the light that you possibly haven't known. And this may be something that's going to help you to make this decision. It may be that as you're making this choice, some things are going to come to the light, but also what may be coming to the light is your own strength, your own ability to nurture yourself, your own ability to create your own path. Moon card most definitely always talks about things coming to the light, but this could just be about you, finding your strength. This could be you figuring out that you're stronger than you thought you were, that you're stronger than you ever thought you could be. That may be something that you don't know yet about yourself, that you have all this strength, Sometimes when you need to make a tough decision, sometimes there's empowerment in making that decision when you finally get unstuck and cut those clots off, and cut the blindfold off and cut the BS. Sometimes it reveals a lot of inner strength that we don't know that we have. And then this is like rounding out with a Seven of Wands, which is, this card is all about perseverance. This is you showing up. You may not have expected to have to sort of fight so hard for this, but this is you showing up for it. This is you showing up in your strength, ready to do it. This is you ready to persevere. This is you overcoming. I just want to get a a little bit more. Yeah, this is where you get to recover. This is where you get to recover from all the upheaval. Okay. Okay. This is where you're going to persevere over all the upheaval that's been happening for you. Whatever this Three of Swords is, whatever this Tower is, this is you persevering over it, and this is you recovering. This is you recovering. This is you in a resting, sort of self-care place where you get to finally take that breath and lay down and rest and relax. I feel like whatever has been going on for you has not been super relaxing. And what came through in the message in the meditation was really about a stance, sort of almost like, it was almost like, I don't like the word fight, but I'll say what I saw, almost like a fight stance and a need to put up a border, a barrier. And look at this, at the Seven of Wands. He's got like a barrier right in front of him. He's got his wands all lined up and protecting himself, and he's just here for it. So I think this is all sort of flowing in a direction where you're finally going to get to take a breath and relax, you know, and recover. This is a recovery card. So this is recovering from some kind of upheaval and recovering from a period where you had to, you know, have to be really tough and sort of show up for yourself and sort of, you know, I'm not going to say this isn't going to take some grit, some grit, but remember that you're stronger than you think you are. And you have the Magician there. You have all the tools that you need to handle this. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Step into your power. If you need to make a hard choice, it's okay to make that choice. You're going to see how strong you are. You're going to come out on top. You're going to persevere here, and you're going to get to a place where you get to rest and recover and finally breathe and just feel, just get the strong tap in that you're going to get to sort of finally feel the wind and sense the beauty around you. Aquarius, if anybody's going through a tough time, I'm really sorry that you're going through a tough time. And I definitely do I already talked about this. I do a little prayer and ask for peace and abundance and blessings for anyone who connects with this reading. So I'm definitely sending some beautiful energy your way. And yeah, wishing you the best. So that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if it didn't, you can always check out your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more information in your other placements. And yeah, I just want to thank you so much for coming out and receiving this reading today. All right, stay blessed, Aquarians.